Now, Itachi Uchiha versus Toji Fushiguro, a prodigy feared as a god of genjutsu, versus a man with zero cursed energy who hunts sorcerers for sport. One fights with illusions, intelligence, and precision. The other fights like a walking assassination. This isn't just ninja versus sorcerer killer. This is brain versus instinct, hacks versus raw physicality. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more anime battles, deep breakdowns, and cinematic matchups like this. If you enjoy smart fights with real analysis, you're gonna love what we do here. Let's break it down. Itachi Uchiha isn't just strong, he's surgical. From childhood, he was already operating at Jonin level. By his early teens, he wiped out the entire Uchiha clan in one night. Not with brute force, not with explosions, but with efficiency. Every move calculated, every kill clean. That's what makes Itachi terrifying. He doesn't overpower you, he outplays you. Physically, he's still ridiculous. He keeps up with KCM Naruto, reacts to lightning speed attacks, clashes with Sage Kabuto, and casually blitzes trained ninja squads. In Naruto scaling, that already puts him far beyond bullet timing into hypersonic ranges. But Itachi's real danger isn't speed or strength. It's what happens the moment you look into his eyes. Tsukuyomi, a genjutsu so powerful it hijacks your brain completely. Inside that illusion, Itachi controls time itself. A second in real life can feel like days of torture. He once made someone experience 72 hours of pain instantly, and the victim collapsed without Itachi even touching them. It's not a fight, it's a mental shutdown. Then there's Amaterasu, black flames that ignite wherever he looks. They don't burn normally. They burn until the target is gone. Water doesn't stop them. Armor doesn't stop them. They just erase whatever they latch onto. And finally, Susanoo, his ultimate defense. A spiritual armored giant with two of the most broken weapons in anime, the Yata Mirror, which blocks and adapts to any attack, and the Totsuka Blade, a spiritual sword that seals anything it pierces forever, not kills, seals. Instant removal, no regeneration, no comeback. If it hits you, you're done. So yeah, Itachi isn't just a fighter, he's basically walking hacks. Now let's talk about Toji, because Toji doesn't care about any of that. Toji Fushiguro is what happens when the universe trades all your cursed energy for pure physical perfection. Heavenly restriction, zero cursed energy, but in exchange, superhuman stats pushed to absurd levels, strength that crushes special grades barehanded, speed so fast trained sorcerers can't even perceive him, senses so sharp he can track enemies without even seeing them. Toji doesn't have flashy powers. He doesn't need them, he's just built different. This is the same guy who casually blitzed Dagon's domain, slaughtered special grade curses like animals, and most importantly, killed Gojo. Yes, that Gojo, the strongest sorcerer alive. Toji figured out infinity, studied it, then bypassed it with pure strategy and cursed tools. That's what makes him terrifying. He doesn't fight fair, he prepares. Hidden weapons, ambushes, timing. He fights like a professional hitman, and his arsenal is deadly. The inverted spear of heaven nullifies techniques on contact, meaning anything supernatural gets turned off. Barriers, abilities, hacks, gone. If that weapon touches Itachi's Susanoo, it could potentially shut it down. Then there's the chain of 1,000 miles, soul-splitting katana, and dozens of hidden cursed tools stored inside his worm. Toji doesn't walk into battle. He jumps you before you even realize the fight started. So now the big question, how does this matchup play out? First issue, Genjutsu. Normally, Itachi wins instantly. One glance, Tsukuyomi. Fight over. But Toji isn't normal. He has zero cursed energy and extremely abnormal brain physiology due to heavenly restriction. In JJK, people without cursed energy are extremely hard to detect or influence with cursed techniques. Genjutsu works by manipulating chakra flow in the brain. If Toji doesn't operate on that same energy system, Genjutsu might not even land properly. And even if it does, Toji's battle instincts are insane. He doesn't stand still staring into eyes. He goes for immediate kills, so Itachi might not get a clean cast. Next, speed. Both are extremely fast, but Toji specializes in blitzing. He disappeared from Gojo's perception multiple times. If Itachi can't activate Susanoo fast enough, Toji's blade is already in his throat. But if Susanoo goes up, now things get harder. Toji has to break through a spiritual giant with a near-perfect defense, and one touch from the Totsuka blade ends everything. So this becomes a mind game. If Itachi controls distance and uses Amaterasu plus Susanoo pressure, he likely wins. If Toji closes the gap early or lands the inverted spear on Susanoo, Itachi loses fast. And here's the deciding factor: stamina and durability. Itachi was sick. Even at peak performance, his body wasn't built for long fights. Toji, he's a tank, pure endurance. If this becomes drawn out, Itachi's chakra drains first. Toji thrives in extended combat. So realistically, Itachi has more broken abilities, but Toji has the better matchup tools. No cursed energy. Hard to sense. Possibly resistant to genjutsu. Technique nullification weapon. Assassination speed. All of those directly counter Itachi's style, meaning Itachi has to play perfectly. Toji just needs one clean hit, and one clean hit is exactly what Toji specializes in. In most scenarios, Toji slips through the defense, nullifies Susanoo, and finishes the job before Itachi can set up. Toji Fushiguro wins. High difficulty, but lethal and efficient.